Gavin Newsom just destroyed Donald Trump in a beautiful takedown on social media that will have Donald Trump spitting ketchup. Now today, periodically throughout the day, Gavin Newsom was posting warnings to Donald Trump about redistricting, but they didn't really make sense. It didn't sound like Gavin Newsom until the very end when it all came together perfectly. Check this out. Donald Taco Trump, as many call him, missed the deadline. California will now draw new, more beautiful maps. They will be historic as they will end the Trump presidency. Dems take back the House. Big press conference this week with powerful Dems and Gavin Newsom, your favorite governor. That will be devastating for MAGA. Thank you for your attention to this matter, GN. Yeah, that is exactly in Donald Trump's speak. And that was a message directly to Donald Trump. The amazing thing, though, is that MAGA in the comments are saying that that just doesn't make sense and asking who talks like that. Well, it's your boy who talks like that, and Donald Trump knows it. He's going to be crying in his KFC.
Apart. Donald Trump can't handle the pushback. Donald Trump can't handle getting bullied. Donald Trump can't handle getting it shoved right back in that fascist face of his, which is why you've got to confront him with power, with fearlessness and strength. We're seeing Democrats do that. For example, California Governor Gavin Newsom has been posting the following. It started with this earlier yesterday. Donald Trump has, all in caps, by the way, the same way Donald Trump posts. Donald Trump has 24 hours left to respond to Governor Newsom's letter. If he does not stand down, there will be a very important press conference this week with a major announcement. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Then Governor Newsom posts, Donald Trump, the lowest, all in caps, by the way, the way Trump posts. Donald Trump, the lowest polling president in recent history. This is your second to last warning. The next one is the last. Stand down now or California will counterstrike legally to destroy your illegal crooked maps in red states. Press conference coming, hosted by America's favorite governor, Gavin Newsom. Final warning next. You won't like it. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Donald Trump doesn't respond. So California Governor Gavin Newsom posts again, all in caps, the same way Donald Trump posts on his social media platform. Newsom writes, final warning, Donald Trump, maybe the most important warning in history, exclamation point. Stop cheating or California will redraw the maps. And guess who will announce it this week? Gavin Newsom. Many say the most loved and handsome governor and a very powerful team. Don't make us do it, exclamation point. Thank you for your attention to this matter. And then Governor Newsom didn't bluff. No bluffs here. He posts in all caps. Donald Taco Trump, as many call him, missed the deadline. California will now draw new, more beautiful maps. They will be historic as they will end the Trump presidency. Dems take back the House. Big press conference this week with powerful Dems and Gavin Newsom, your favorite governor. That will be devastating for MAGA. Thank you for your attention to this matter. GN Gavin Newsom. You gotta love that sequence of posts right there. Then Governor Newsom posts a list of all of the products where inflation is causing the prices to surge. We know that yesterday it was announced that core inflation year over year surging past 3.1%. And it looks like it's just going to keep on going up as Donald Trump's disastrous tariff costs are being passed on to the consumer. So Governor Newsom takes Donald Trump, a sticker of Trump saying, I did that. And it points to coffee up 25%, beef and veal up 14%, cookies up 14%, peanut butter up 14%, canned vegetables up 12%, canned fruits up 11%, ice cream up 9%, dried beans and lentils up 8.6%, fresh vegetables up 8.4%, frozen fruits up 7.4%, candy and gum up 5.1%, spices, seasoning, condiments up 4.4%, processed fish up 4.3%, cereal 3.7%, chicken up 2.1%, carbonated drinks up 1.9%, pork up 1.2%, frozen and freeze-dried prepared food and fresh seafood up about 1.1% to 1%. Then Governor Newsom posts Kim Jong-un's pink dress lady, the propagandist of North Korea, and then Governor Newsom compares her to Caroline Leavitt and posts pink dress lady and says, the great leaders, tariffs do not raise prices. Things cost more because we are in the golden age. Good, higher prices, good, lower prices, bad, everybody. Governor Newsom writes, Caroline Leavitt practicing in the mirror today for her press conference. And by the way, she did not disappoint. Her press conference was even more embarrassing than imaginable. Governor Newsom then posts Donald Trump dropping blank pieces of paper on the floor at the G7, which Donald Trump quickly abandoned as he was standing next to the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, Keir Starmer, who Donald Trump called the Prime Minister of Europe. And then Donald Trump dropped blank pieces of paper and says, look at our trade deal with Europe. They were blank pieces of paper, Donald. And Governor Newsom writes, Gavin Newsom is incompetent, in response to Donald Trump saying 2 days ago, Newsom is incompetent. He just says all these bullshit lines. I don't like Newsom, Donald Trump says. Then Governor Newsom just posts the California flag.
Final warning, Donald Trump. Maybe the most important warning in history. Stop cheating or California will redraw the maps. And guess who will announce it this week? Gavin Newsom. Many say the most loved and handsome governor, and a very powerful team. Don't make us do it. Thank you for your attention to this matter. He's clearly taking jabs at the way Donald Trump writes all of his tweets. I pray that Gavin does the right thing here. Personally, I don't think he should wait. Just redraw them. If they want to play big boy games, let them get some big boy prizes, you know? And I hope each and every one of you are watching those Democrats who decided to stand on the side of the Republicans today in Texas. Not just today. They've been doing it all over the state of Texas. County after county, Democrats have been standing next to the Republicans. Have you noticed that? Take their fucking seats away.
Gavin Newsom is bringing the energy that we need, folks. Check out the latest tweet that he just posted. Newsom's press office just posted in a Donald Trump style with all caps, Donald Taco Trump, as many call him, missed the deadline. California will now draw new, more beautiful maps. They will be historic as they will end the Trump presidency. Dems take back the House. Big press conference this week with powerful Dems and Gavin Newsom, your favorite governor. That will be devastating for MAGA. Thank you for your attention to this matter, GN. I mean, this is just chef's kiss right here. I love the random quotation marks, the all caps, the exclamation points, the your favorite governor. And this came a little bit after this tweet from the press office saying, final warning, Donald Trump, may be the most important warning in history. Stop cheating or California will redraw the maps. And guess who will announce it this week? Gavin Newsom, many say the most loved and handsome governor, and a very powerful team. Don't make us do it. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Finally, a Democrat who is matching their energy and speaking in a way that they understand. And so it looks like it's game on, folks. Gavin Newsom is going to hold this press conference and announce his plan to redraw the congressional maps in the state. Spread the word, follow our account, and remember to listen to the Midas Touch podcast on Apple Podcasts and Spotify for all the latest updates.
So today, California Governor Gavin Newsom basically said, we are going to redraw our congressional maps because you missed your deadline. And I'm here for that because sometimes people promise things and then they don't actually follow through and deliver that on them. So that's great. The other thing I liked about this announcement is the tweet that came out from his press office. And I have to read it to do it justice. And here's what it said. When Speaker Little Man Johnson is standing in the unemployment line, he can thank Donald Taco J. Trump. Trump missed a simple deadline, something he has often done with his many failed businesses. Now California will fire him with new, more beautiful maps. It goes on, but you get the gist. So very Trumpy language, very trolly, and following up on something that was promised. Those are three good things.
Pretty sure Spencer Pratt broke what was left of Gavin Newsom's brain. The post he shared from his office says, Donald Trump, the lowest polling president in recent history. Which is complete horseshit. Trump has been floating around the same lower to mid 40s he did during his first term. The last president, which is the most recent history you can have, Joe Biden, bottomed out at 33. I mean, George Bush went to 25 and Nixon went to 24. To mention, Gavin Newsom himself itself was at 44% at the beginning of this year when only asking Californians, before Spencer Pratt started exposing all of his corruption. I hate to break it to you, but the modern California is more a reflection of an angry teenage girl with social anxiety and gender dysphoria, not America. Pretty sure if you ask the entire country now, he would come in at about 18. It says this is your second to last warning. The next one will be your last. Waka waka, gerrymandering, waka waka, none of your fucking business. Final warning next, you won't like it. This is exactly the beta male 1, 1.5, 1 3/4. Don't make me say 3 energy you would expect from Gavin Newsom. The only reason Democrats care about the situation in Texas is because it might undo some of the horseshit they've been doing. Listen, both sides gerrymander, and I'm not okay with either one of them, but I am not going to tell my team to tie their hands while the other team keeps taking advantage of it. If anybody truly cared, they would be trying to find a way to stop it entirely. Until then, it's just team sports, and I'm not going to root for the other team.
Wow, California Governor Gavin Newsom is trolling Donald Trump so hard and just warned him not to steal votes in Texas, otherwise California will steal more votes. Take a listen to what Newsom posted, quote, Donald Trump, the lowest polling president in recent history. This is your second to last warning. The next one is the last one. Stand down now, or California will counterstrike legally to destroy your illegal crooked maps in red states. Press conference coming, hosted by America's favorite governor, Gavin Newsom. Final warning next. You won't like it. Thank you for your attention to this matter. The best part about this, obviously, is how Newsom is speaking just like Donald Trump speaks. Thank you for your attention to this matter. America's favorite governor. I'm sure that's going to get right under Donald Trump's skin. But more importantly, Newsom is planning a major announcement to not only neutralize the gains that Trump is trying to steal in Texas by picking up 5 congressional seats, but California will profit additional seats as well if they counterstrike. So this could backfire very badly for Texas Republicans, Republican Governor Greg Abbott, and especially Donald Trump.
Well, it turns out pretty boy governor of California, Gavin Newsom, actually has teeth. I just saw him on MSNBC going after Trump in a way I've never seen him before. This guy's always smiling. He's got the perfect teeth. He looks like a Hollywood movie star, and he's very, very slick. Well, he's pissed now because Trump is, in his words, is inciting all this violence in Los Angeles. Of course, Newsom's completely on track here, but I want everyone watching this to think about, especially people on the thinking side of the country, people actually thinking about what's happening here and not just following Trump because they're in a cult. Think about the potential leadership of this Gavin Newsom. I've always thought he was a smart guy, but he's kind of a pretty boy. And boy, he's upset now. He's really saying what he really thinks. I hope you saw this on MSNBC, but you'll probably see clips if you didn't. He's got some teeth. This is a potential leader. We need someone to stand up to this bully in the White House, and maybe Newsom might be the person to do it. Let's keep an eye on this guy.
I think Gavin Newsom wants to be a social media influencer. I mean, as much as his face is in front of a camera and all the posting he likes to do, it's absolutely ridiculous. But at any rate, he's running his mouth about Trump. He's running his mouth about Texas. He's threatening Donald Trump. Meanwhile, California is consistently falling apart.
President Trump, it's time to stand down. It's time to recognize that democracy is at risk. If you don't, California will neutralize anything you do in the state of Texas. California will continue to punch above its weight. We believe in democracy. We're not going to sit back passively. We're not going to sit back and watch you light democracy on fire. We will fight fire with fire.
Fighting fire with fire, huh? Well, that shouldn't be a problem because you clearly don't know how to manage fires. People are leaving California in large numbers. Businesses are leaving as well. Your streets, well, they look like homeless camps. Your gas prices are through the roof. Your housing is through the roof. Your crime also through the roof. Should we talk about wildfire preparation? Oh, wait, no, we can't because you don't do any. What about your water supply? What's going on with all those donations that you were given for the wildfire victims? Hey, how are all of those permits going? Are they being granted in a timely fashion, or are you not doing that because you're trying to land grab from people? Texas and Trump don't need your lectures, Gavin. Take care of your own burning house first. No pun intended.